Okay. It's a little bit dark in here. Let me just change the lighting a little bit. Oh my god, oversaturated. Okay, I haven't updated in a little while because my mom's been in town and we've been doing stuff like going to the Royal Ontario Museum and chilling out and seeing friends, family, stuff like that. So I haven't posted in a little while. But today I got a reason to post, and I just went through maybe 5 or 6 hours. Wait, what time is it? No, maybe not 6 hours. Maybe 4 hours. 4 hours with Apple devices and trying to remove an iPhone from iCloud. Now, let me tell you how difficult it actually was to verify who I was, information that I had, and then like 6-tuplet check. That's power of 6. Security features. Proper email address, passwords, 2 different IDs. I'll set the stage. The situation is, I had an Apple phone, which I'm not using anymore. I am now using the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, which I'm looking at. And I had one Apple ID to begin with, then switched it to another one. And in the process of doing that, I forgot to update the phone, so the phone still thinks I'm on the older ID. So when you enter the password into the phone, it doesn't accept it because it's not the current one. It says the account's wrong or something like that. So that's fine. Couldn't get into it. So I call Apple to figure out how to remove it from the account because the password won't work. I try to reset the password, emails won't send in my email box, so that didn't work. Then I go into iTunes and remove device from iTunes. That didn't work. So I get the serial number, the IMEI number, and confirms that it's locked, and that's all fine. The buyer that I sold it to was okay with that, but he gets the phone. He says, can you remove it from iCloud because I can't activate it when it's attached? And I was like, oh, I kind of didn't even remember that it was on there. I figured factory restoring it would do that. So that means the good news is if you drop your phone and somebody else picks it up or somebody steals your phone, they can't get into your phone because the serial number, the IMEI number, that's attached to a network, any network, is registered to iCloud if you've registered to iCloud, and I recommend you do that because it took me forever to figure out how to get it off. And you pretty much can't. I own the phone and I couldn't do it unless I removed it from iCloud itself. So that was the solution, to go to iCloud.com, sign in with your Apple ID because the account or the email you use on the surface of the account is not really the account itself. That's more like a skin. So you go to iCloud, you sign in, and it shows all the devices signed in. I'm an Apple Orchard collector, or at least was, until Samsung stuck its nose out and Android became the operating system to use. Shows my Mac Mini, my iPad Mini, my iPod Touch at home, my Apple TV. Actually, no, it doesn't show the Apple TV. Anyways, it shows all of them, and they're all online because I'm at home, but the iPhone was still listed on that website as offline. So on the bottom it says remove iPhone. So I click remove iPhone, and that should be the end all to that story. And only when I did that with iCloud will it release it from the Find My iPhone service. So I strongly recommend. I mean, it won't save you from losing the device, but it's definitely a discouraging thing to anybody else who's looking to take an iPhone or thinks that they can take it and sell it or whatever. You can't. You cannot get into the phone or activate the phone or use it even as an iPod or anything while it's attached to this iCloud service because of the network attachment. Now, I can see that once the computers are back online or on a network, or say if it's an iPod and you turn off the Wi-Fi, say if it's a lock passkey on the screen on an iPod Touch, for instance, that would probably save you from it, because if you don't have a passkey and someone turns off the Wi-Fi, then it's automatically off a network and still on your ID. But as soon as they plug it into another computer, that music is gone, the service is gone. They won't be able to put their own things on there, their own network, whatever. So that would even save you from using an iPod Touch. Just put it on the cloud service, because Apple will identify the serial number in that phone and associate it with the iCloud account and disable any function. So I think it's great. I'm not really advocating and trying to advertise for Apple, but the security service that's in the backbone of that is really good. I just suffered a couple hours of it, so I needed to vent to YouTube. And yeah. Oh, and in other news, these are making quite the big trend. So I'm eating Doritos today for a limited time, and they're pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna go play Call of Duty Ghosts, something like that, or maybe I'll beat Rivals. I still haven't beaten. Look at that! Look at the shadow of my phone over my face. Oh wow! It's like an eclipse. Anyways, that's it. I'm out. I'll record later on. Thanks for staying by and watching the videos. Subscribe, and thumbs up if you like what's going on. It's all random information, I know, but still. Okay, take it easy. I'm out.